Hi everyone, it's Base by Request. And today we're going to look at the Sadowsky Metro Express. Now this is one of the last Japanese, in fact this is the last Japanese built Sadowsky bases in the Metro Express line that we've got in stock. So, just got to look at his name. Yoshi Kikuchi was a luthier who was working for Roger Sadowsky in his New York workshop for about 10 years. And Yoshi wanted to go home, back to Japan, so off he went. And he set up the Japanese workshop, which produced all the Metro series of bases. And as an extension of that, a couple of years ago, they introduced the Metro Expresses, which are these, which were at the time a slightly cheaper version of a Metro. But if you can pick the difference between a Metro and a Metro Express and a Metro, you're a better man than me, because these things are a piece of perfection. The new Metro Expresses, which are being made by Warwick, are going to be a Chinese-made base. So this is a long way from that instrument that's coming out soon. In fact, this is very, very close to a Metro or to a New York Sadowsky. Alder body, maple neck, Murado fretboard. It is a 48.5mm spacing at the nut and it's 19mm spacing at the bridge. And it has one of the best bass preamps on board. It's all the American Sadowsky electronics. So twin jazz pickups, which are stacked. And then you've got a master volume, a balance pot, an overall tone, which is called a vintage tone control. This operates whether the bass is active or passive. And it's also a push-pull pot. So you can pull that up, it switches out the preamp, push it down, preamp is engaged. And this, because it operates at the end of the signal chain, so even when you're active, you can set up masses of bottom end and top end if you want, and then roll off the tops and the trebles, and you can have the biggest passive tone you've ever heard in your life. It is a great preamp. It's stood the test of time, and a lot of Sadowsky players swear by this pre. So Roger Sadowsky, obviously kind of the inventor of the super jazz, taking a Fender jazz and taking it to next level. It is a piece of perfection. So let's have a listen. It's early in the morning. My fingers are not feeling very good. Let's have a go. Give it a bit of a slap and a tickle. That's a good B string, killer B. Rear pickup, just a rear pick up, and I'll wind out the passive tone. And I can then pump the bottom end a little bit whilst I'm still with the passive tone choked off. It's big. But it still sounds passive. It's got that warmth and roundness to it. Open up the tone control, wind that all the way up, and you'll hear. Back it off. Okay. Run the front, pick up. I should say the balance pot on these actually works in reverse. When you go forward, it gives you the rear pickup. When you go back, it gives you the front. Never been quite sure what the rationale behind that was. All I can kind of think is that maybe, everyone generally solos out the rear pickup, so maybe going forward, I don't know, like a volume, I don't know, ask Roger, he'll tell you. There you go. Sadowsky Metro Express RB5, last one we've got, probably one of the last ones in the world. These will not be available ever again, and that's a shame because it's a beautiful bass. And price-wise, you know, totally comparable to everything else that's on the market that's a total pro base. Check it out, it's on our website. Take care, stay well.